What's up lads, Josh here, and welcome to a little bit of a strange video. This one is actually going to be a little bit about FIFA 15 trading on the web app when it eventually comes out. I think it is the 12th of September it actually comes out, so it's very very soon, 5 days from now, and we will have the web app to play on and, you know, try and make a little bit of coinage for our first teams before the actual official game comes out. I think it's on the 22nd, and well, that's for Europe. I'm not too sure if it's different for NA, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to give you guys some tips and stuff, you know, to get a better start on the web app. But if you guys are still looking to buy some coins on the FIFA 14, do be sure to check the link in the description for UT Coins View. Selling for £3 on the Xbox and £4 on the PlayStation. Use the code JG94 to get an additional 5% off. But let's get straight into this video and let's start talking about some things that have, you know, a lot of people will want to know, and some people may already know. So if you do already know, just I don't know, maybe just skip along. Maybe you'll hear something that you haven't already seen or done before. But anyway, let's get straight into it, and what we're going to start off with is I've got a few bullet points to talk about, and the first thing that I'm going to talk about is when you open packs, once you get onto the web app, you'll be given like 2 or 3 packs, maybe even a few more. I'm not too sure what EA are planning for this year, for this year's web app release, whether they will give any packs at all. I'm pretty sure they'll give a few. You know, the existing current foot players that have been playing the game for over years now will actually get packs, but whereas if you're coming to this game and making a new account, I'm fairly certain you will not have any packs on that account, so you'll have to, you know, pretty much start from a fresh web app account, which you're not really going to do too much on. So I would basically just log on for daily gifts, and that is going to bring me on to my next point. Daily gifts. You must every 24 hours, I think it is, log on to you know, the web app and collect your daily gifts, because you can get 5k coins, you can get 2.5k coins, you can get a mini gold pack, mini silver pack, mini bronze pack. You know, anything that you can get. You know, you could strike insanely lucky and pull an absolute gem in a gold pack. I think it's only like a 4 gold player pack, or a 1 gold player pack, or something like that. There's loads of different varieties of packs that you can get from web app gifts, so definitely keep an eye on them. They are really good, and they actually do add up by the time that the game comes out, and then you've got like a few, I don't know, 5 to 10k coins purely from web app gifts. So it's very very good to keep logging in every 24 hours. The next thing I'm going to talk about is when you're opening packs, keep the high rated players. I would say keep above 80 rated, because this is what a lot of people tends to do. You know, they try and get as much money together during the web app, but then they get absolutely fucked during the game, because, you know, they've spent so much on their players, they can't afford contracts or anything like that. So it kind of goes a little bit downhill unless you open, you know, a ton of packs, which is probably what I will be doing, because, you know, it's just a lot more fun to start off that way, in my opinion, and you can, you know, get the highest rated player straight away. That's just personally my opinion, but some people do not like to spend a dime on the game, and if you do get lucky in your starter packs, keep the players and sell them on at a later date when the game is officially released, maybe like a few days after the game is officially released. Definitely sell them then, because you'll get so much more for them. You know, there's been so much examples, like last year I got Ashley Young. I sold him for 2.8k on the web app, you know, on like the 2nd or 3rd day of release of, you know, the web app, and then when the actual game came out, I think he was selling for about 8 to 12k, so definitely a lot. I could have had more, and kind of sucks that I've lost out on about 6k coins there. It might not sound a lot at the moment, but, you know, that 6k coins is probably how much I'm only going to trade over the web app, because it is a very very tough time to trade, because there is so many people wanting to get a really good start on the web app, and they're always trading and pretty much always looking for deals and stuff, and to make, you know, to check people's mistakes. And that is another one that I'm going to bring you onto. That is another separate bullet point. People make mistakes. I've seen so many silvers at the start of games go for incredibly cheap. You know, Unique Riggers, My HG Gamer, always picking up cheap Agbolnahars. I think last year they picked them up for 2k, 3k, really really cheap, under 10k, and then when the game came out, they sold it for about 120k, 140k. I think this was like 2 years back, when Agbolnahar was actually worth a bit. But, you know, it definitely makes my point that people do make mistakes. They put them up by accident, or they put them up for incredibly cheap, just trying to get a better start on the web app, and you can definitely make the most of that. So definitely keep an eye on certain players that you think maybe somebody could make a mistake on. You know, very highly rated silver players, very pacey players, etc. players in well-known leagues are the best to do it around. But the next one I'm going to talk about is, remember the 5% EA tax. A lot of people do not even know this exists to this day, and there is a 5% EA tax for everything you sell. You will lose 5% to the EA. You know, nobody gets it. It just pretty much vanishes, and EA claim that part of your coins. So kind of sucks that it's there, but you've just got to remember that is there and keep doing that, and you know, keep it in your mind and calculate it before how much profit you're actually going to make or lose. So definitely keep that in your mind at all times when you're trading. The next the next bullet point that I've got to sort of talk about is, let's talk about chem styles. Chemistry styles. Last year I had like 40 chemistry styles from packs, and I didn't think they were going to be used at all through this FIFA, but then I was pretty much selling them on the first day that I got them, you know, when I opened like 18,000 worth of FIFA points, and basically I could have sold them a lot more during the FIFA, because I was selling like Hunter chemistry styles and stuff for like, I think like 1k to 1.2k, very cheap, and I do regret it now, because you know, they went on to be about 8k, like 5 to 8k, and that is a lot more that I could have had. So definitely keep a hold of your chemistry styles, whether you use them or not. Definitely keep a hold of them, because they can sell for a lot more during, you know, when the actual game is out. So if you do get some of those in your, you know, FIFA web app pack, for your FIFA web packs, definitely keep them and sell them at a later date, basically when the game is out, a week after the official release that the game is out. Definitely that would be a good time to sell them. But I'm pretty sure that's everything that I want to talk about. One more last thing is going to be, make sure you try and get yourself to, you know, if you're not opening packs when the game comes out, or you know, when the early data thing is coming out, so you get like 6 hours worth of gameplay or something ridiculous, basically just ripping you off for more money. I'm not sure if I'll be getting it or not. I probably will, just to, you know, to start getting a nice early start on content for FIFA 15. But basically you want to be trying to build a really pacey team or a well-known league team, because when you can get them really cheap on the web app. You can buy like really good BPL players for pretty cheap on the web app, because nobody has the amount of coins to start trading for the official amount. So say like Rooney would maybe go for about 60,000 coins when the game first comes out, but on the web app he's probably only going to be about 15 to 20k, because people do not have that amount of coins, because everybody has started fresh. So it's basically going to be just a progression of when people's prices actually go up. So that is when it is a really good time. So if you have like, I don't know, 5 to 10,000 coins, buy a really awesome BPL team, a Serie A team, La Liga team, League 1 team, Bundesliga team, any of those teams. I think you will make a lot of profit when the game comes out, and you eventually sell it, and then you can build an even better team when the game comes out. So that is pretty much all that I need to say about FIFA 15 on the web app. If I've got any more tips, I will of course leave them in the comments, or I'll make another video on it at another time. But I probably will be doing a little bit of a web app series trading thing soon, whenever it comes out. I think it's on the 12th. So I've got like 10 days to do a little bit of trading. We'll have to see how much I can actually make in those 10 days. But apart from that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like rating, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, follow me on Twitter @ScrewMate4, and apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys soon.